Hey, good afternoon, Steve. This is Andy Broadway. I just wanted to shoot you a quick video and see if I couldn't give you some pointers or help out with your website and some of your marketing and information. Hey, I want to say thanks for connecting on LinkedIn. I appreciate it. And anything we could do, even if it's just something simple, give you help with keyword or something like that. Hey, we're happy to be here and help. So we're gonna jump into just looking right at your website, and it's a good looking website. I think whoever did it did a fantastic job. I mean, you've got a click to call in the top right hand corner. One of the first things you see is a call to action. Fill it out to get a quote. Um, scrolling through, it's a nice, clean website. It's well organized. Um, I think the only thing I could say, a suggestion, is on a front page, on your first page here, we should shoot for 1,000+ words. We're probably in the 500 range. So, typically that suggestion, I would just say, hey, let's add one more paragraph right here talking about HVAC or air conditioning. Maybe elaborate on repair and have a separate paragraph for installation, something simple like that. But overall, you've got a really good looking website. I think it's nice, neat, clean, and I think they've done a pretty good job. You've done regular updates on your blog. It looks like once a week. Um, that's a it's another, congratulations on that. Most people don't follow through. It's a great way to get some natural built-in SEO over time, and just stack up content. So let's take a look at the let's kind of look at the back end of the website and see, how it looks with links and how it compares to other people online. So we use a tool. It's called Ahrefs, and you can see we put in Fix It Right, and ranked out of 100, decent domain rank at 20. The actual URL, which is the homepage, fixitright.com, is at 24. So, we can see that you've, over the past couple years, you've got some backlinks that are building up. So we show 266 links. That's kind of like a vote from a different website pointing towards you. Referring domains are that each individual website. So you've got 266 links, but you might have 5 or 6 links from each website. So it drops you down to only 48 sites that are pointing towards you. One of the quick things we'll look at are the organic keywords, what someone types in to find you and how you pop up on Google for that. So if we look at how your website does, we'll sort it by position 1. We want to see where you're on the first page of Google. So the first one that pops up, I think, is HVAC repair Sacramento. So this is a decent one. Gets searched 150 times a month, probably more. That's Ahrefs stats or whatever. But so let's say we wanted show to be position 9. I'd like you to be on the map and maybe meet in the top 3. So let's we'll look and we'll see who's in the map, and then if there's room on page 1 to push them out, or how hard that would be, and we'll run through our process real quick. So a little bit about the page, just in case you don't know. The first couple results are always paid ads. Okay, and you can see we just Googled HVAC repair Sacramento. You scroll down, and then you got the maps, which very quickly, the maps are the top 3 spots, and it's 9 out of 10 times a local business. How you show up here is, it really depends on who is searching. If they're close to you, you've got a better chance. Proximity has a big play in it. But looking at the top 3 that show up here, Big Mountain, Clark and Rush, and Premium Heating. Okay. So one of the ways to find out how hard or difficult it is to get on the map for that is, are these 3 people on page 1? And how strong is their website? So let's look for Big Mountain first. Scroll through the page. Position 1 is Yelp. Position 2 is Yelp. I don't know if that's Butler or how you pronounce it. And then we show you in position 4 instead of position 9, which is good. I'd like to see you in that map, but being on page 1 for that term is great, fantastic. So Big Mountain there. They are on page 1. They're in the map. The second one we'll look for is Clark and Rush, and I believe I saw them on here too. You've got Rush, Clark and Rush right here. And the last one was premium heating. He is not on page one. So 2 out of 3 is on page one for this one search term, HVAC repair Sacramento. But their websites are not super strong. I think, a little bit of work, doing just a little bit of backlinking and a couple little tweaks with the website. And I'm pretty sure we can have a page right here on the map and on, keep it on the first page of Google. So one of the things we look at, to show up in the map, or one of the other strong, I guess, indicators on if you should be at the map or not, is called a citation. We won't spend a whole lot of time on it, but basically a citation is just a mention of your name, address, and phone number somewhere online. It doesn't have to be a backlink. It could just be a Yelp listing, with your company name, address, phone number. That's what's important. So when I ran y'all's company, I show up to have 44 citations. Typically for our customers, we would do a couple hundred. It doesn't cost very much to do it. And, one of the easiest ways to say it is, just double or triple what anybody else has in the first page. Just completely outwork them and annihilate them, and then you'll be on the front page, and it'll take them a long time to ever try to catch up. So that's kind of our philosophy in looking at it. A couple $100, get up to a couple hundred citations. If it gets you in the first, in the map for 2 or 3 or 5 or 10 different terms, it'd pay for itself from the first couple phone calls. So one of the, going back to a competitor that you had, Big Mountain. Let's just pull up Big Mountain because I saw them doing it, trying to do a little research. They popped up for a lot of things. So if we look at their website, I'm not sure if you know them. I would imagine with them being a competitor, you probably do. But, I said we wanted 1,000, 1,500 words on the front page. They hardly have any. So they're just doing a stronger job with backlinks and some of the technical SEO aspects of it. So we pulled up their website, same way we looked at yours. And, you had 260 backlinks. They've got 2,700. But a lot of repeat on the domain. So that tells me we could beat them just, with a little bit harder work, doing it the right way instead of getting 100 links from one website. It's typically like a trash way to do it. So, our process is pretty simple. We look at your competition. We look at how you're already ranking. We can quickly throw together a plan of action on how to help you rank for the words that you want to. Maybe some words that get a lot more traffic, several of our customers only rank for 2 or 3 different things on the map and the first page of Google. But with ranking for just 2 or 3 different keywords, we're getting 5 to 6 phone calls a day. That equates to 150 calls a month. It's a pretty good, if you've got a 20% closing ratio, that's still 30 customers. So pretty nice chunk of business, on a month in, month out basis. And another thing that we do for our customers is we will do lead generation. So by that, we'll actually create a website, a phone number, an address, all that stuff, and we'll rank it. Let's say we wanted to look at Folsom HVAC. Did a quick search just for Folsom HVAC. I know it's in your service area, and I wanted to determine, hey, could we launch a lead generation site and rank it and then funnel all those customers and phone calls to you. So we use the same, criteria, who's on the first page, or who's in the map here, and then who's on the first page. Ellie Air is not on the first page. Okay, we go down. Mike Mechanical is not on the first page. And then Johnson Controls, the last one, if we look, none of these 3 show up on the very first page. So I think we could quickly launch a site, rank it for Folsom HVAC, whatever it is that we search for here, service, in a month or 2, probably get you some immediate new customers. So if you think that's something that interests you, or you want to talk a little bit more on a couple ideas on how you could just get new business, maybe get a little bit more of the click-through, the customers filling out your form to get new customers, or possibly some more phone calls, maybe it's something as easy as, hey, we get a couple people filling out the forms every month, but we don't have a way to track that information or, follow up or do any type of a lead nurturing campaign or anything. We do all that full automation. So we can pretty much take care of about anything we need to help grow, fix it right and get you guys some more business. So again, thanks. I appreciate the time and hope to hear from you soon. Give me a holler if we can help and do anything. Thanks a lot. See ya.